And it's showtime. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Spook Coast to Coast with Jen. Armando, he's invisible right now.
Armando right here. Little guy. That's Armando. If I can pin him.
Armando, what
There you
happened?
I ain't Lucky Charms.
That's funny. Today, you want to tell them what today is? Today is like an open live.
So today we're doing a spooky little round table, open the mic night. We called it table talk, a whole bunch of whatever we called it. There he is.
Oh, he appeared.
He fucking
as he gets hit in the face.
And so we left it open for whoever wanted to join us, and if they wanted to share some stories or just shoot the S, shoot the J, they were welcome to come and join us. And we have some pretty awesome people that
I'm excited. Some cool people coming on.
And then there was people that wanted to, but they couldn't today. So we're gonna do this maybe down the line, maybe like in a month from now again, and hopefully those folks can join in on the next one. So hi, Chaz.
Hi.
So I'm going to start bringing them one by one.
Okay.
And who do you want to bring in first?
Doesn't matter.
Ladies first.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Amanda from WonNothingPodcast.
Hello. Thank you for having me back.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah,
We're going
I'm glad
to
you started with the best option too, and there's some not so big people lined up.
Ooh, James here. All right, I'm gonna bring in everybody's favorite in the community, Bam.
Dantex.
Dan, the man.
Hello, Hi, Amanda.
Hi. I was gonna pick because she said the favorite in the community, and I was like, that better not be David. I'm gonna have some words.
Vote for Amanda. No. Gonna bring on Amanda's co-host, one of her co-hosts. Here we go, David.
David.
Boom.
Hey,
David.
everybody.
David
What's
in the
up?
house.
Co-host with the co-host.
All right, and last, I see somebody who just popped in here. We got James from Crossthelineparanormal.
Hey, what's going on, James?
Hi, James.
Hey, how are y'all?
Good.
Good, and you?
Suffering from paranormal hangover, but I'm good. Great.
He got in at 9 a.m. today from an investigation. So
damn.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Being a trooper
Nice.
today. Appreciate you.
Definitely love to hear about that. That's for sure.
Yeah, so welcome everybody. Thank you guys for joining us today.
Thanks for
Thank
having
you for
us.
having us.
So happy to have you guys on. Is that how we're supposed to say it? I mean, I am happy, but is that what we're never mind.
Give
Just
yourself a deeper hole.
I got a headache today. Okay, never mind.
Oh my God.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Cat and butt. Why we always get cat butt in our videos somehow.
Yeah.
Oh man. James, you want to tell us anything about how it went for you last night? Start off with that.
Actually, it was pretty wild. Blakely was very impressive. They disembodied voices, EVPs. I'm a big fan now. I got one of them Sony ST25s like Joe has, and I was really impressed with it. Stuff moving. At one point, we were doing an Estes and Delco session with two ladies, and asked them to make a sound, and it sounded like a chair drug across the cell block. Just the sound was intense, just echoing through the whole cell block. It was wild. And for being a little place, it definitely had a lot of activity. I was really blown away with it. And also, they, Michael Angus and all them, but very, very nice and hospitable. He knew a lot of history, showed us a lot of the hot spots, and he was very helpful in that. But it was a lot of fun. Really was.
Damn, at 9 a.m. Did you guys have it till that time?
Well, normally it's 7 to 7. But he said there was nobody booked for the next day. So he said we could have stayed longer, but I mean, by the time 6 a.m. hit, and I live 2 hours from there, and so roughly 5 a.m. Then start packing up all the DVR cameras and everything else. I left at 7, got home at 9.
Wow.
Hey James, can you tell us a little bit about that device you said that that's brand new and that you enjoyed using? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
The Sony ST25 voice activated recorder.
Oh, okay.
It's actually, I don't even believe it's made anymore. They use it along with the DR60, and as far as picking up EVPs and all, and it did really well. I was really impressed with the responses we were getting, and I use like a task cam and stuff, and I love my task cam.
What is it called again? Sorry, Sony what?
The Sony ST25.
I'm gonna look at that.
We have one of
Not
those
like I
there.
can
So
get
we
one.
can show it on the screen.
It looks like this.
Oh, okay.
That's what Daddy's talking about.
That's what Daddy's talking about.
That was my first
Big Daddy.
recorder purchase. Actually.
So where did you investigate? Where did you investigate?
The old Bleckley jail in Cochran, Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
yeah,
we've heard actually good things about that jail. Stephen 𝗟𝗪𝗍 investigated there, and the evidence that they were getting was amazing. So I'm glad to hear that you had a great time. Oh, speaking of 𝗟𝗪𝗍, hey 𝗟𝗪𝗍.
Hey 𝗟𝗪𝗍.
Yeah, so I would love to hear your experiences there. If you're able to share with us.
This is a task cam. Even though I want to get another one. I want to get.
You have to breathe in one side. How does that work? You breathe in one side.
What are the two shiny things on the end?
Then you can start your car, right? That's how it works.
Breathalyzer.
Yeah.
The breathalyzer.
You watch us right here.
Neat. That's cool, man.
Oh, shit.
That's why I tell everybody with the task cam, I can hear a gnat scratching its butt across the street. And with that thing, that's how sensitive a task cam is. And that's what that Sony really blowed me away with the EVPs we were picking up. And clear. Very clear.
Yeah.
But yeah, the activity was, it was wild. I mean, everything, because they have one room they call a portal room that has mirrors north, south, east, and west. We were doing stuff in there, and that's where we're getting a lot of our EVP responses. And then we were down in the cell block, and actually it was pretty cool. I was using my SLS camera, which people are conflicting with that if it's picking up actually something or if it's just inanimate objects. But went around the whole jail cell and didn't catch the first stick figure, nothing. And my friend Courtney was with us investigating, and she just made the comment. There's a cell at the end. It's called the suicide cell. A guy literally took his underwear band and choked himself with it on the bunk bed ladder. And so she was like, how cool it would be to catch something on the ladder. And believe it or not, as soon as I walked in the room, pointed at the ladder, it looked like a stick figure crawling up the ladder. Wow. Then it disappeared. And couldn't recreate it, couldn't get it again, went to every other cell, nothing. And it never happened after that. But it was just wild. She mentioned that, and then it was there. And so I would definitely be posting that once I go through all my stuff.
Wow.
What a way to go.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it. And the price is real reasonable for all night for 12 hours.
Hell
I mean,
yeah.
it's very cheap.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm glad you guys had a good
I had the
time.
chance. I never used it though, but now that you guys are mentioning it, I want to put it to the use.
Hey Limestone, hey Dead TV 2. Thank you guys all for being here.
Yeah. Did you guys hear buzzing, or was that me? That's why I was like,
that was probably somebody's phone.
Oh, okay. I was like, is it my computer? Is it gonna blow up?
Did you touch period blood hand? Oh, Amanda asked, did you touch the period blood hand?
Oh God.
Or dimensional blood hand?
I didn't see that. Now we did find some underwear down there that was left, but didn't see no period blood hand.
Thank you.
Oh no.
Oh, that's gross.
So thinking back to Stephen 𝗟𝗪𝗍's investigation there, I really loved when they did the session, and it looked like it was the visiting place, so where you would go to visit your relative or friend or whatever that was in there, and they were getting some great evidence in that room. Did you happen to investigate there as well?
Not right in that specific spot. We did it in the jail cell hallway, which is just right down from that.
Right there.
We communicated with. It was wild. Had two girls doing. I handcuffed both of them to try to see if it'd stimulate anything. Courtney, obviously, I had her with the 𝗿𝗲𝗃 goggles, and then I had another girl, Carrie, with the blindfold. Carrie never said a word through her spirit box, nothing. Just sat there the whole time. Courtney was actually communicating. We got a Jackson, and he was responding to several questions. And that's why I say, if you are here, Jackson, make a noise. And literally, it sounded like a chair just twice, drug, and then drug again. And it just echoed through the whole jail cell. And we had cameras running, so we caught all that on camera. So yeah, there was some others that came through. It was wild all the way around. I mean, audible footsteps, like I said, voices. There was a woman upstairs in the house. It was still original jail cells. Then they converted it into a house in the 60s or 70s. And the sheriff and his family lived there. And we heard a woman. We were in the supposed children's room. And we heard a woman exhale very loudly over either outside in the hallway area or something, but we all in the room heard it. And she came through, and she was one of the wild EVPs I caught, asking about, do you come and go? And just got this creepy female yes come across that Sony. And so that was pretty wild.
Hey, Ron.
Ron, how's it going?
Thank you for being here. Mr. Gray Rabbits. I think I caught your live at that point where, because I remember her saying that she didn't get anything coming through the spirit box, and I don't know what happened after that because the reception went bad. But you guys,
the very back, the suicide cell, you lose Wi-Fi signal back there, and there's no signal at all. So we were trying to do what we could, allow people to see. But yeah, it was spotty in and out. It seemed to work better out in the main hallway of the cells as far as signal. And then we did a live again, which 3-4 o'clock in the morning, but we did another live up there in the portal area. And actually at one point, and I got the recording of it too, there was a chair off to my left, and we hear movement, and I have my book bag in the chair. And I asked her, "You going through my book bag?" And it says, "I am."
Oh, wow. Wow.
Mela asked, "Did you get whistling?"
We didn't hear whistling. Now I may have caught something on audio that, like I said, I have multiple recorders running, not just that Sony. That I go back and basically, I got a tripod set up with a flat bar with a camera, my IR, cell phone, and then my task cam, and I have it running pretty much constantly. And then I had the Sony doing just sitting there specific EVP questions. So it's a very good possibility I caught whistling on the recorder, but we didn't hear anything audibly.
Not yet. We got to go through all that.
Yeah,
all that
that's
stuff.
That's the fun stuff of paranormal investigating, is to review.
Yeah, got to go through all that, and then we got Hamilton. Not this coming up weekend, but the weekend after.
So I gotta ask, do you really go through your footage like pins and needles?
Oh yeah.
Do you? Probably
no, that's why it takes me so damn long.
That's usually when you catch the best stuff.
I know. And I'm like, I'm falling asleep. I'm like, I can't do it. I can't. Yeah.
Well, that's just do 30 minutes and walk away. Do 30 minutes, walk away. I mean, you can't stare at it for hours, or you'll just drive yourself crazy.
You will miss stuff if you do that. Actually,
well, I usually have my problem is I usually have 3 cameras. To go through 3 cameras is a lot by yourself. So I gotta stop doing that. I gotta do 1.
I got up to 8.
Oh shit!
I think once we did,
we ran 6. So, but it all just depends. You don't have to run 8 all the time, depending on the size of the location. But
Dang,
you can with a DVR I got.
I'd forget where I put it.
Ron.
7 by the next one.
That's why I like the beeping noise, because I'll pay attention to that. I'll look for the beeping noise.
No, hell no. She listens for the beeping noise. Go there. Go there.
I cheat. I know I'm so bad. I gotta get better, because I've never seen a full body apparition or a shadow figure, and I possibly caught one, and I just didn't see it because I'm too lazy to go through my stuff.
Oh man, you probably had like a.
I know.
No, yeah.
Dave was like, "What kind of investigator are you?"
So I've experienced the full body and shadow figures. I didn't have a camera on me at all.
Yeah.
Waverly was the full body apparition, and then Sweet Springs was the shadow figures. And that was an experiment we tried, because we were running around Sweet Springs the whole time with cameras. And then the last couple hours, like, you know what? Let's just experience the building. We did have recorders, but we turned off the cameras, and then that's when the place came alive.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they're just camera shy or what, but we were seeing shadows coming out, crawling out of the floor on doorways and going back into rooms and stuff. I mean, it was wild.
Wow. Yeah, I think David and I haven't seen one, right?
I have not seen. I definitely want to see a full body apparition.
Me too.
I do not want to see one of those shadow figures where there is absolutely no light, where it's just, show me a shadow figure that I can see through. I'm good with it, man. But if you're going to show me like the solid black shadow, that's going to freak me out, I think. I don't think I can handle that one. So,
We've
what I'm saying?
had experiences with that.
The darker than dark shadow figures.
Yeah, the ones you can't, that like they suck the light out completely, and it's just like, because then I start thinking dimensions, like we're looking at something from another dimension or something, and my mind says, yoink, it's out. It doesn't want to deal with that shit.
Ooh, I want to go. Luminary says that there's a bunch there at Waverly.
Yeah,
We could attest to that.
Yeah, I've heard that.
We've investigated there, and yeah, we can. And
you've been at Waverly?
Unfortunately, you're gonna have to take our word for it, but I did see the creeper. There's just no proof of it.
I hate that.
Because we were packing up at the time, and I was staring out the window, like towards where they have their like gift shop, if you will. And in order to get to the gift shop, you have to go down the stairs. So from the parking lot, then you just walk down. And what I saw was essentially a black cat that was staring at me. And it was weird because I didn't see the usual like shiny eyes that you would see of a cat, but it looked just like one.
Okay.
Then all of a sudden it does like a turn like that, like a U-turn to go to the stairs. And when I saw it going down the stairs, like the first few steps, it was changing into like human form.
What the?
He said it got bigger and then like swoop.
Yeah.
And I was like,
you guys, have y'all thought about wearable video or something, like a cop?
I have those. Those are the police cams that I use. My extra videos, I use the police cams.
Because that would be like, I would make 2 GoPros and put on some glasses or something, dude. Because that would be something I would want to catch.
You have your hat with
What back here?
What happened?
Catch some from the back.
You should this, then we have the same.
I know, but you know what I mean. I mean, they move. You can just move them around. What if you had 2 here, 2 here? Dude,
you would just get a 360 camera at that point, because then you'd only need 1. Why would you need?
All right.
But I don't think 360 does night vision, do they? No. Does anybody know?
Sure, nowadays,
I would just buy a regular body cam. I want to get a body cam,
dude. Joe, my brother Joe,
get
has one.
Good results with those.
And it looks like he's like Iron Man, like Tony Stark out here.
Yeah.
Like, right there. I'm like, dude, I want one.
Yeah. I think it's a good idea because they pick up a lot of EVPs too.
The police cams?
Crazy amount of EVPs. Yeah.
I haven't got any EVPs on mine. I have 2 of them.
I have a video that I had posted about what's that guy, Chris? What's his face? Chris Watts. And there's a couple of police going in. One has a dog, and they're wearing their body cam, and they actually capture EVPs. Very solid. They even heard it. EVPs for a little girl laughing. They heard what they think is Shanann, the wife that was murdered. They heard her saying, "This is my house."
Oh, I seen that video.
Yeah, those things must pick up stuff.
Wow.
So I'm thinking, man, that would be like an added benefit if you're like packing up, but you still have the thing rolling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You would have caught the creeper, man. That would have been awesome.
The thing about my police cams, they record 10 minutes and then they stop and then record 10 minutes and then they stop. So you have to go through like a bunch of little videos. It's kind of annoying.
Right. And we know that you're not going to go through it, right, Joy?
You got to review them to find anything.
Hey, anybody want to volunteer?
You're like, this 10 minutes footage, we don't need to see.
Yeah.
Shit that you don't want to hear, but you know, some argument confession. But
in Waverly, did you guys? In Waverly, did you guys walk through that basement thing or with the steps? Did y'all go through that?
You're talking about the shoot.
Death tunnel.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I have that. I have video on. Go on my YouTube. I have a whole 2 videos on that.
Man,
that's
it was really good down there.
It was an eerie experience. I'll tell you that.
That's where I saw the female hospital patient, full body apparition. Me and my wife were leaving the body shoot, and we were down there on the first floor.
Wow.
And on the audio, when you go back and listen, I had a recorder running. We come up, there was a door on the right that went to some big room with the heaters. This is the middle of February. And I just picked my head in and looking, but I didn't go in because I had audio running and it was so loud. Well, I leaned back to let her lean in. Well, I leaned back, just look where we were coming, just walked from. And that's where she was standing. She was in a hospital gown. Best way I can describe it is off the movie The Ring. She had hair covering her face. But I could see the emblems on her gown. She was so detailed. Her skin was like a gray color.
wow.
And it was just wild. But on the audio playing it back, you hear we're walking and I asked my wife what's wrong. She stopped. She said, I hear something dragging behind me. So I think she was following us out of the chute.
Ooh, I wanna go.
So
David,
that was wild.
Amanda,
You know,
Dan, let's go.
she was walking up on the ramp or on
Everybody,
the
let's
stairs.
go.
Side, you know?
If you walk through, on the it has got that plywood door. You go through the plywood door to the first floor. It was after that door. The door was closed. She was there standing like at the corner of the door. But she was close enough. I only saw her from the waist up. That's how close she was behind us when I turned around. I saw it was a blink of an eye. She was there and gone. Because I went, oh shit. Time I saw her.
Yeah.
And she was gone.
When
I
we
draw the
had
line.
went all the way down to the bottom, I heard, I felt like something like kind of like just do like tapping like on my skin. I felt that, and in my right ear, I had like a shit like that, and I was something like that on camera, like an EVP on camera, but I heard it. I felt like something trying to grab me, and then I think something else like that similar happened to another lady that was with me, but she was way behind me. I was like halfway up the chute. She said she felt something say like "don't go" or some shit like that. Yeah. I can't remember if on AVP by now. It's been a couple years, and she felt like something like grabbed her elbow. So like,
wow,
I can see how they follow you up that. They don't want you to leave at all.
Crazy.
We were trying a whole lot of things. Like we were doing an EVP session with different recorders on different levels of the shoot. So when we went, it was with Eric and Mike, and they were like halfway up, and Jenny and I were at the very bottom, also recording. And it was interesting because they were asking the questions up there, and I was getting the responses at the bottom.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, if you haven't been to Waverly, that's definitely a fun place to go. Just like even 5th floor activity, 3rd floor. We were on the 3rd floor at one point, and it sounded like people were fighting on the 4th floor. Nobody was up there, but it sounded like furniture was being thrown.
Oh wow!
And just slamming on. You go up there, nothing looks like it's been disturbed.
Residual, yeah.
Crazy.
Amanda, I think you were gonna ask something. I could be wrong.
Oh no. I just draw the line at Samara looking bitches. I was like, that's a no for me. Sorry, Joy. Richards, I got you. EVP, sure. Samara bitches, I'm out. I'm out.
You don't want to go? Oh man!
That's my line.
How much is the Waverly? Is it? It's like I heard it was like $1,000, right? But you get like a bunch of hours.
And a bunch of
Yeah, 8 hours.
8 hours. But don't they?
Now you can you can rent their. They took the old water cistern building and turned it into a bunk bed area, and they say it's active too. Now, of course, I was exhausted, but I swear I was hearing knocking at the door, and it's where it's situated is at the exit of the body chute down at the bottom of the hill. But they put it's really nice. They got heaters in there, bunk beds, TVs, all sorts of stuff. But it used to be the old water well house, I guess you call it. Still got the original big pumps down on the floor. It's really cool looking. You pay a little extra for that, and they'll allow you to come in earlier to put all your stuff in and go up to the building and all, and then leave by whatever time the next day. I wish they would allow 2 days like some other locations. Like when we go to Sweet Springs and all, we usually do 2 days, 2 nights. So you can get 2 full 48 hours of investigating in there.
Oh wow. But don't you have to do like a tour? Don't they make you do like some tour first?
When we maybe for newcomers, I went with a group that had already been, so we basically refused the tour because we're like, we're here to investigate, not kill an hour to a tour.
Yeah, it's a waste.
Yeah,
that's what happened to us.
We got forced to do it, and it was 2.5 hours of the. I think it was 6 hours, right?
It was 6 hours only for us, and 2 of the hours, like by 1 hour and 45 minutes, like we were over that shit.
Yeah.
People started like hanging out, walking back away.
They were doing the Homer Simpson,
like fading into the walls, like and then we were like, we'll never, do that. But that's what they told us. They're like, because you guys are new, you never been here.
Yeah.
I appreciate listening to the history and stuff like that, but come on, man.
Yeah.
And with that limited time and what you're paying,
That exactly.
Yeah.
So if you're able to go with people that's already been, you could probably get around that. Yeah, we went twice. The second time was free because the former people that were there were rude to us, and one of the people that happened to knew like the owners or something, and we got a free tour, got some free merchandise, and it was nice. And we went to pay like hoodies, and they were giving us hoodies free. Yeah. So they definitely made up for because we went in November, and then we wound up going in February, and November was okay, but February it was wild with activity.
When's the best time to go? Like spring? Well, probably spring, right?
There's no air conditioning there. I mean, it was cold when we went February. November was nice. But most of our activity, which was the first time it was me, my wife didn't go. I was by myself with our friends, and then we returned, and my wife went, and me and her went off and did our own thing, and we were getting activity left and right, which it's just it probably just depends on how you are with the weather, because it can get hot or cold in there.
I'd rather do cold than hot. I can't do hot. Oh, yeah. Hot is not for me.
You just have to be careful too, because some of the floor, if you go in the wintertime, some of the floors do ice.
Oh shit! Okay.
So you can't. Yeah. So you can bust your butt.
Spring or summer? Probably do spring, but that probably fills up really fast though in spring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dantex, have you ever seen a shadow figure by any chance?
Nope.
No, either?
Nope.
So don't go back, guys.
I don't know if I really want to.
Wait, let me ask.
Oh, okay. Melissa.
Really? And you have those forests back there. He was like surrounded by forests, so I don't know. I feel like you would get something.
So Dan, do you have any paranormal experiences, or do you investigate, or what's the deal? It's my first time talking to you, so tell me some stories.
Nope, I've never been on an investigation yet.
No?
No.
Wow.
I do have some of the equipment that JP sent me, and I take it with me to work. I take it with me to work every now and then, and I kind of listen. I put I listen to the spirit box while I'm at work and see if anything comes through.
You get anything?
No.
No.
There is
Are you asking questions?
We have I always say there's a lady upstairs, because I've heard my name quite a few times throughout the building, and especially up at the front office. Because I was walking down the hallway going into the office, and I heard somebody call my name, and I thought they were just around the corner. I go and I look around the corner, and there's nobody there, and the secretary was right next to me, and she goes, I asked her, I go, did you hear my name? And she's like, yeah, I heard your name. And she goes, I thought there was somebody over there too, and there was nobody there. And you can always hear.
How are you not getting anything on the portal? I mean, that's weird.
But if he's not asking the questions, he's not looking for them either. Looking for the answer, right?
Yeah, I haven't. I think
you gotta ask some questions to see if you get the answer to your question.
Yeah, I probably need to get a little more into it.
Yeah.
No, even walking around, I think like when you walk your dog, right? You walk your dog back there in the back, right?
Yeah.
Like turn it on there and see like just what pops up on your. It's not on your house, but he lives like in a wooded area, so I would love to do that shit there.
So nobody does investigations in their house? Am I the only one?
I've used like the stupid ghost apps on my phone.
You have? Go ahead, Amanda.
I have like the SLS, like the thing that obviously doesn't work, but the phone app. It's not like a real one, but it's.
But still, I mean, you use it.
Just to scare myself sometimes. Like, who is there a ghost there? Yeah, I guess we'll find out.
That's awesome.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I've tried using those too.
But they're never like sensical. They're not like sitting on the couch or anything. They're like attached to the wall or something. Like they're never in places that make any sense. Like, if you died there, you deserve to be here. So.
That's funny. That's funny.
Velcro to the wall like that. Like,
so, David, when are you going to get your first your first paranormal equipment? What do you want it to be?
I would like for it to be one of those Sony things that James was talking about. But
ST25s.
Better get your ass on eBay.
I know.
Yeah, they're not beyond reason now. It's not like any of the other recorders that are going for $2-3K plus.
Well, what was that other one you were mentioning? Because I think our friend Gina from She Haunts has one of the other ones.
Yeah, the DR60.
Yeah, that one.
No,
the DR60.
She has a DR60.
What is that one? That's pretty high. I remember when she got it. Huh? It's pretty high, right?
Those are like $4,000.
Yeah.
Damn. But you don't need that. Just get the ST25.
Yeah.
What? Can I use my Walkman? Would that work?
I've gotten EVPs with my phone.
You know what? Limestone Spirits, I don't know if they're still on here, but they post videos and they're always getting EVPs and they use their phone to record. I'm like, damn, that shit.
Yep.
You get a shitload of EVPs.
What I'm talking about.
I'm experimenting right now with a Walkman. We tried it at the jail, but I think I didn't take into consideration the noise, the mechanism of the Walkman, and I had an external microphone set up on a tripod right next to it. And at first I thought, I'm getting something because it's voice activated. No, it was just picking up all the damn gearing in the Walkman. So I'm going to have to work on that, keep that microphone further away. But on eBay right now, and I was talking to Joe about it, I've seen there's only one ST25 available, but the screen's messed up. But there's some ST45s which look identical, and he thinks it's just memory. Is the only difference.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's larger memory, but everything else works the same. So if you want one, you better get it. They're in Japan. I just ordered one that was $65. My ST25, I paid my 25, I paid $150. Now the only difference is it's got all the buttons and everything's in Japanese, but the screen is in English.
You
So
might
once
have to Google Translate.
yeah.
I have a good question here about maps. Do you guys know? Are they a joke or do those things actually work?
Okay, Jen, Marta, you want to go first? I have my opinion about them.
So,
Joy, go ahead.
I didn't think that they were legit at first. I do have to preface it with that. Not until I started investigating with actually 𝗟𝗏𝗪𝗘. I know I name dropped them a million times today, but it wasn't until I started investigating with them that they were using the Spirit Talker app.
No, Ghost Tube.
They were using Ghost Tube.
Ghost
Tube, and it was more or less on par with our Ovilus and what I was getting with my DR60s. We were investigating in a location, and it just seemed like everything correlated together with it. So that's what I always do is when I want to try to prove if something works, I try to line it up with other sources of equipment, and if it correlates, then I start to believe in it. And I do believe in that app. What they did say is, I believe what they do is they put their phones on airplane mode, right? So it doesn't.
You have to put it on airplane mode. If not, you're just getting like you don't want to.
Okay.
You don't want to like have the location and stuff like that. And then, I mean, if I were to do it, I would put it way before even getting to any location, said location, just to like rule that shit out.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I downloaded it. I'm not using it in my house. I will not use it in my house. I don't want to find nothing here.
GhostTube app we've used, and like Armando said, I wouldn't hold just the app as my only evidence of I'm interacting with something. Necrophonics been pretty interesting. We've got some pretty wild stuff there using that as well. It's got some creepy sounds to it, but we've heard voices and words to where we were at come through the Necrophonic app as well.
Necrophonic, I had spirits cussing me out. Like, damn.
So I have used his other app, the Necrometer, and that one. So I forget what they call it on here. So it has text and speech. I don't use the text version on the Necrometer, which it'll say text and speech here. I don't use the text side. I just use the speech one, and that has gave me some. Because supposedly that's maybe the one that works the most legit, I guess. You know, just for a text perspective, if you think it's pulling stuff off of your phone, the speech one has told me some crazy ass stuff that I haven't even mentioned. Like what I do is like I'll sit it there on the table. I won't say anything, and it'll start like saying like at one point we had like noises coming from our attic because I pretty sure it was a rat or a raccoon or some shit that was trying to get out of there. And the thing was, and it out of nowhere, it was just like attic noise, and I'm like, interesting. So I want to say
at the same time, you were hearing that noise at the same time you were hearing that noise.
No, but it was happening at, how can I say, it was happening at that moment, like say during it. Okay, so I was doing that while I was at the park. I wasn't even at home. It was talking about that. It had mentioned something about my grandmother, and it mentioned something about my attic, and it was talking about something in a corner. And I was like, okay. So then when I got home, I was like, yo, this shit started talking about the attic. And I didn't even talk about the attic. All I did was like turn it on just to try it out, because I had just bought it when it came available on the Play Store. And that's what I do. I'll just sit there and I see what comes up. I'm not talking about my house. I don't have the location on, so it doesn't know where I'm at or whatever. And I'm completely away from my house. And it started talking about that. And I was like, okay. And it mentioned it like twice there. But the only thing with this one, I had to screenshot it just to like, just to really listen in, because I want to see like really what's coming out.
Right.
Even though I heard it like in real time, I was like, what the hell? Yeah, it's wild. So I'll give something a try. That's for sure. But this one is pretty crazy.
That's crazy.
Pretty wild. And he's the same guy that does the Necrophonic.
Yeah, a lot of people use them. I like apps. I was skeptical about them at first. Like I use Spirit Talker, like Ron said, but again, I'm with you with the airplane mode, and but I also have an extra phone that I use that doesn't have service, so there's no way there could be interference from like the cell towers or anything. But I like them. They're creepy. What do you guys think?
I mean, honestly, if you don't have nothing else on hand, like if I'm at work, I've tried to use it on my job just to see, just like Dante, just to see what comes up or whatever, and why not?
Yeah,
I got some crazy stuff like that too.
What about you, Amanda? Did you have anything that came through?
I don't know, like I did. So I've used a few of them. I do the SLS thing. I have like the Spirit Box thing on my phone, and the Spirit Box one seemed promising at first because it was spitting out a lot of like trigger words for me, like basement and spooky and devil and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, like this is interesting. But I feel like I'm just like, I believe in it. I've had experiences. I believe in the paranormal, but I almost feel like I'm so hard to convince. I need a ghost to be like, "Yo, Amanda, born in February 20th, Social Security number." Like, I need it to be like intelligent, and then I'll believe it. I guess.
Yeah.
Blood type O negative.
Yeah, I just need to
all the time negative.
Hey, you're wearing a pink soccer now, so this is legit. But I feel like sometimes I fall victim to being gullible, and I don't want to have company to be like, "Hey, stupid idiot," because they put a bunch of trigger words in, and I'm like assigning meaning, as they come.
Yeah.
I haven't had anything super convincing, but I'm not ruling it out.
Yeah.
Hey guys, our buddy Scott, he works in a hospital, and there's like an adjacent hospital that I guess is not used, or is I'm confused about the whole thing. But
offices. It's not used
office, okay.
Yeah, as a hospital anymore.
And so he works overnight, right? And he's actually gone over to that hospital, and it looks really creepy. He's gone live with us, and he's like showing us around. It's really creepy. He's asking what could he use, like what app would be good to use. If you're
I would use GhostTube.
GhostTube is one of my I've always said it when they first came out. GhostTube, or I like Spirit Talker.
Yeah. I know the nice thing with like Ghost, like I use, like I said, necrophonic and all, but I like with GhostTube is because it does record up to so many words of what's said, so you can go back and see if you weren't sure what it said. You can go back and see it. Where necrophonic, there's no recording of it, so if you can't really tell what it said, you have no idea.
Do you screen record? You could. No, I don't remember.
Mm-mm.
There's a thing too. Like, say if you wanted an Ōvulus type of device, like where it's like a word bank, then go with GhostTube. If you want like a spirit box type device, then go with necrophonic. Depends on what he wants to use. That's what I wanted to say.
Spirit Talker is the same as Ghost Tube too.
Yeah,
I like them both.
I like an Ōvulus.
Yeah.
Cool.
I like them both.
So try both.
Yeah, that's.
That's gonna be pulled up in an office somewhere, and he's gonna have a housekeeper just stumble upon him as he's trying to talk to the spirit.
What apps do you use, Amanda and Dan? What apps did you say? Did you say what you use?
Ryan.
On my other phone, I have like a second phone like you that doesn't have service, so I use it on those. So it's not on this one, but it's the one of them is like a word bank where it just pops up, and it'll be like an automated voice that says it as it pops up, and then the other one is like an SLS camera that you can change filters and do like green or purple or like.
Oh yeah, you just showed me this. Sorry, I'm a little slow.
Oh yeah.
Which one are you talking about?
Yeah.
Which one?
Dan uses GhostTube.
Oh.
And is yours called Ghost Radio? Do you use Ghost Radio?
No, I'm trying to remember where my other phone is so I can find it right now because I know it's on that one.
Dan, you got all them apps and you don't go ghost up?
I know, it's a shame, isn't
it? He is the most ready person.
That's hilarious.
But
I do wish I would have had all these.
He's awesome.
Yeah, I do wish I would have had all those when I was in the one house. That house, I don't know, it just never felt quite right.
Yeah.
So it's SBX12S Spirit Box is the name of the one that I use, and then the other one is called Ghost Talker Lite.
I don't think I've heard of those. Yeah.
Oh, and SLS, which I think is the one that you had. So I have 3 of them on there. Spooky.
Do you like them?
They're fun to like scare myself with.
Yeah.
So I get something remotely like relevant, and then I'm like.
Yeah. Hey Ryan.
So I'd be skeptical of the SLS part because it's not, like on a real SOS, it's sending out lasers to scan. I don't really see how it could do that on your phone through your camera lens to do the same thing. Never know. I mean, it's like anything; it's an experiment. That's all we're doing is experimenting left and right.
Yeah.
I mean, it might. I just downloaded this basically trip your balls off without drugs app where it flashes a flashlight in your face really fast. And it's it works. I was whoa. But I'm not really have the technology to do that kind of stuff.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah, that's funny.
Different kind of trip here.
You just put the flashlight in your face and shut your eyes, and then it like does it. And it's probably blinding the shit out of me. But they're cool. I'm just like pretty colors. And then...
So it's getting all sorts of stuff.
David, are you going to use this incriminating news for your campaign?
Don't you do it.
Absolutely, I'm going to use this.
I'm already writing it down.
That was the only thing that was like going through my head. Oh, he's so totally using this.
Yeah.
Well,
she made a video earlier today. Was it today, Amanda?
Can I get any updates on the campaigns?
I'm still winning.
Okay.
I'm by a lot. It's not even a race anymore.
Because there's a lot of people commenting, but nobody's voting for him. Nobody's really voting at all, to be fair.
I got votes.
Got votes.
New England? I don't know. Anybody know? I don't know.
The only place that I stayed at that was I didn't have an experience there, but there's I'll try to find. It's called the Castle Inn, and it's in Gloucester, and that's where I stayed when I was going whale watching. I almost said whale hunting. It definitely was not whale hunting. watching.
Don't vote for Amanda. She whale hunts.
I went there. It's like a 150-year castle. And they turned into like and it's supposed to be haunted, but I didn't have anything there. So.
Yeah, that's funny.
I don't know.
So, David, now that you heard some apps, are you still what cheaper option would you want to buy? Because the other ones are obviously a little expensive. The DR60.
I'm gonna start with this stuff, man. I'm gonna start off with this.
You gonna start with the app?
Yeah, I'm gonna start with the apps. But I'm telling you, do you guys actually do it in your house? Like, do you get your stuff out and start listening? I don't know what's wrong. See, she's not all there either. So another reason.
You didn't see Ron's comment about you?
No, what did he say?
Oh my God.
Stay away from Nancy. How the tables turn.
Listen, I'm not touching anything.
Antique.
I'm not touching anything in there. It might have chocolate sauce on it. Be careful. That's all I'm saying. It's not me. Just saying. But no, do you guys do like an investigation in your own home? Do you do that? Have y'all done
I don't ghost hunt in my house, but I do have haunted dells that I talk to.
Yeah, I know, but I heard about that. I saw some of that. I don't know why you do that. I don't know.
So funny that you mentioned that. We lost.
Wait, who was that?
Oh, we lost
James.
So
Come back.
I know, like, what happened?
Not that I wanted to investigate my house, but I was building my portal, and it took me some time to like put it together and build it. So I was like, like whatever, let's just fire it up and see what happens.
Yeah.
So then I'm starting it up, and then the very first thing that comes out, it goes, "Hey, what are you doing?" I was like, "Nope." Turn this
God damn.
No, actually,
Scott.
I have bought. I'm gonna show you right now. I have bought this little. I have so many recorders. Sorry. I have bought this recorder. It's a Sony too, but I got this for the functionality of slowing it down, and I can. It's very user friendly. Let's put it that way. So I can slow down, like a portal session or spirit box. Like spirit boxes, and slow it down on here to whatever it goes. Like really good. All I did was, so as soon as I got it, I took out the thing. It didn't have any recordings on here, so I was just to see if it worked. I'm like, hello, hello, hello. That's literally what I did. I think I said hello, hello. I still have that on here. Hello, hello, hello. And then on the background you hear hi, and I was like,
oh,
yeah. And it sounded like so I was in my kitchen, which is on this direction.
Be careful, Mondo. She's gonna hit you.
And then that high sounded like it came from this section here. Like it sounded
brand new.
Huh?
It was brand new, like you just fired it up for the first time when I did that.
Yeah. So I just wanted to see if it worked.
Hell of a deal. Buy a recorder, get an EVP free. Yeah, that's a steal.
Do you guys get tax deductions on these things?
It worked, huh?
That's a good question.
Do you guys get tax deductions on these things? I would try to get them off somehow, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? We do have YouTube channels, so maybe that's like a business write-off.
Yeah.
Well, we started it this year technically, so
Nice.
it'll be for next year.
Yeah.
Save all that money.
Do it.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Completely off topic. David, are you aware that I believe the solar eclipse? What? Oh, there's a solar eclipse that your state is going to be pretty much running right through it at I forget what time it is.
Should be
Like midday to like 3:00 or something like that.
It's next month, right?
It's like a 5-minute interval, but it's going to cross the whole U.S. from midday to like 3:00.
Nice.
Isn't it today or is it tomorrow? I forget.
Oh wait,
What is it? I missed that. Sorry.
The eclipse. I forget. I
total
got
eclipse.
The eclipse.
total
I
eclipse
can't
of my
remember if it
heart.
was today or is it today?
A total eclipse on my heart.
That's a good song. Yeah.
I know we ain't getting to see jack shit in Florida. Apparently, he doesn't want a vacation.
Yeah, who wants to go to Florida? Fuck that place.
Hey,
April.
relax.
Oh, no, April 8th.
Relax.
I was just saying it for her benefit. Look at that smile. Yeah. That's all I'm asking.
You really want to vote for someone like this? People.
Oh, yes.
Maybe
Right,
vote for
Amanda, you might have my
Everybody
vote now. No, I
Right?
have friends in Florida.
This is on
Solar
the
eclipse,
water of
April
our-
8th, if you guys are wondering.
April 8th.
8th.
That was next month. Yeah, definitely going to watch that for sure.
Yeah, don't look directly into it.
Yes. I
Or
will.
do.
Hi, Rachel. And
Can't remember
Heather.
president of KC.
Rachel Holloway.
Rachel's here.
Rachel's
I can't
here.
see. All your guys' faces are so big. I can't see anybody else. That sounded meaner than that was supposed to. I just meant it's full screen.
Brandon. Also from Crosstheline. Oh, what the hell happened to James? James,
I
come
know.
back.
I was
Can
just
you hear
about to
me?
say that.
We
He
lost-
just
we lost
rolled
him.
off. No bye, no
And Laura
nothing.
came for him.
Anybody know where James is at?
So, what is the most scared you guys have ever been when you're doing your stuff? When you actually fully got all your equipment out, you're working, you're listening, you're asking. Was there any? Did you ever get touched, scratched, choked, kicked? Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
all of those.
Choked.
But
Damn. Choked.
Ain't nobody
Nah.
Did
got
you
choked.
like it?
not not in that aspect, but choked in the sense of like I felt like I had to cough. Like
He had somebody's
Oh,
like
shit.
symptoms that they had.
Damn.
when
Sorry.
we were investigating, we did a round table, and it was myself and Joe, and we were it sounded like in communication with the spirit that passed away, and he had I believe it was called consumption, right?
Consumption. That's
Consumption.
what it said on the thing.
And at one particular point, that all three of us experienced symptoms of what that was, and I had such a bad coughing attack that I had to run out of the building and
No
get
shit.
like fresh air.
And once you got out, were you okay, or does it go away once
Yeah.
you get away from them? Nice, dude.
Yeah.
That's
Damn it, Storm.
Ouch.
But
James said his Wi-Fi went to crack off.
well, James, if you're
Yeah, whenever you can.
whenever
Oh,
you
damn,
want to
it's
hop
warm,
back
man.
on, we're here. But never anything that we've experienced that I was like, no, I'm quitting. No.
No.
I even had once like I felt like a sharp pain, and where we were investigating was a medic cart in the railroad museum that's by here, and what I felt was a gunshot essentially, and I fell to my knees and everything, and I walked out of the cart, kind of like regrouped outside for like 5 minutes. I came back and I was fine, but never to a point where I quit. No. It's never happened.
I think I had one. It was at the Zach Baggins Museum of all places. Has anybody been there? It's awesome freaking place.
I want to go.
Yeah. So I think we went when he first opened. He was only open like 2 years. When you go in, it's like a tour type thing. They, your tour guide takes you to these different rooms. So the first room we came to that I remembered, he just got this haunted doll, and the complaints were this doll would cause like heart, stomach issues or heart attacks, shit like that. And I happened to be standing right in front of the doll. All of a sudden, my stomach hurt so bad. Okay, I'm gonna be gross for a second. It almost felt like shit pains. You guys know what those are?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
no, I've never
Am I
seen
the only one to fucking?
What is that?
Like, no,
I was
What is
like,
it?
it's a polite thing to say. Yes, I get shit pains.
Stomach pains. We'll just say stomach pains. So
All right.
Your asshole.
All right. It's too late now. You can't walk it back.
I'm like, dude, I don't know if I can make
That
this.
back.
Literally, in honor of James, we have crossed the line.
Yeah, we crossed the
I
line.
was just gonna sit there and let her embarrass
No
herself.
kids allowed in
That's
this
the
chat.
only thing about it.
Take one for the team, Manda.
Crossed that line a long time ago.
Yeah, no kids allowed. This is rated R talk conversation right now. So anyway, so I was sitting there and I'm like, dude, I don't think I'm gonna make it through the whole tour. It's a 2-hour tour.
Right.
As soon as we left that room, the pain went away. So was it paranormal? Was it a poop pain? I don't know.
The world will never know.
The world.
Was there
will
any-
never know. Yeah.
Did you-
I'm just
did
glad
you
it went
collect
away
any
and I didn't
evidence?
have to go to the bathroom.
Did you collect any
Not
evidence,
Just
Joy?
saying.
What?
No evidence on that one?
There's plenty of evidence in her pants. I'm pretty sure.
My bad. Sorry. There's no filter from Joy.
This is great.
I had no
Great.
sisters. I grew up with brothers, so go figure.
Somebody was asking about scratches. I think it was Scott.
Yeah, Scott.
Haunted butthole. Did you see that?
Yeah, and James did get scratched at Hamilton.
Oh shit.
There's times where I don't think I've ever gotten scratched, but because they say it's supposed to be burns, I've seen it on other people. Recently, when James was with us at Gold Coast about a couple months back, and our friend Joe, so we were at a dining cart, and it seems we were trying to get the cook to come out. Let's put it that way. And we were, I don't know, he was not trying to be aggressive, but more stern, as in like, yo, either like talk to us or we're leaving. I was like, I'm just gonna sit down. Oh, no, the night's connected. James, I see you here. Oh yeah, you are.
He's back.
There you go. I'm back.
Hey.
Come back to this show.
Stop, James.
Storm has failed.
You're back on this line.
Oh yeah. I was having too much fun to end that soon.
It was a shit pain, huh? Was it?
Yes, sir.
Like, I have to be a part of this conversation.
Amanda gets Amanda.
Again, sympathetic. I just didn't want you to out yourself like that. But apparently, I'm the only one here with a heart. Y'all were ready to
He let something out.
Do you see Ryan?
Bad timing.
Funny about a haunted butthole.
Yeah. This sounds like a shitty situation.
Literally.
Nice.
Dan's like, what the hell did I get myself in?
Hey, Dan, are you in California or something?
Huh?
Me? No,
Yeah.
I'm in Oregon.
You're in Oregon? Okay.
Yeah.
There's still light shining through. I'm like, wow. It's dark
Yeah,
over here.
it's
I'm like,
only
Right as hell there.
15:55.
oh, okay. Okay.
I was waiting for that baby because I looked around and I assessed everyone's backgrounds and I was like, he's gonna be so disappointed. There's nothing to pick from. He can't even speak names. It's just green.
Apparently, that's something I do in our show. I bring up people's backgrounds all the time.
He'll find the most. Is that a baby tooth from your second grade anniversary? Like, he finds it.
I catch everything, man.
He's a bit.
And Amanda, is somebody watching TV actually though? Like, is somebody actually
No.
watching that TV?
The dogs.
Yeah,
the
my
dogs
cats
watching.
are. It's cat TV, so there's squirrels.
Oh,
Mm.
Are you
That's
serious?
sweet. Yeah.
She's a cat lady.
Yeah, we put on music for our dogs when we leave.
Yeah, so do I.
My
I do
dogs
that
don't
too.
even. They're sleeping.
Yeah.
But my cats don't even. I don't even know why it's on. My cats aren't watching it either. They're wasting electricity.
They're over there licking their bottoms.
Not like they have to pay any bills. They don't care.
Maybe they got some shit pains, maybe, right? Check.
Only
Not
40
yet.
hours here. Outside.
Let's get the
Yeah,
thermal
those
out,
shit
see what's
pains,
going
though,
on.
David, you've experienced the shit pain, right?
Absolutely, I'm alive.
Yeah, they hurt. See,
Yeah.
it hurt. Yeah, no joke.
It's
And it was
a
the
pain.
first room we walked in, so I was like,
God damn. What did you eat, by the way? If you don't mind me asking. Do you remember?
I don't think I ate.
It was Mexican, right?
Chang,
I don't
Bell.
remember what I ate.
Taco Bell.
I was thinking it was Mexican.
Taco
I'm just grateful it went away, and I didn't have to go. Shit.
Oh, Joy, you're the
Do you
best,
think
man.
we're like?
Nothing,
Do you think we're
nothing shames Joy.
No filter.
Do you think that when that happens, Joy, you were interacting with like the ghost of someone who had to shit really bad when they died.
That dog was like, I'm gonna give you shit babies.
Amanda, way to go, baby.
Get out of here so I can take a dump in peace, Joy.
Yeah, like,
Joy, it was a ghost nurse trying to give you an enema.
for real. Like, you're full of shit. Get out of here.
Maybe that's what Mondo had when he thought it was a gunshot. It was
Hey.
Yeah, exactly. He was like this, and he like went down to the floor.
Those sound like animal noises to me. I don't know about that.
Wait, I see somebody. Who's this? Who is this down here?
Wait.
Oh, memories.
Do
Arnie.
we have a hidden character?
Keanu Reeves covered in
Arnie!
Uh-oh.
Not working.
Arnie,
Yeah.
I gotta initiate you. Have you ever had a shit pain?
Man, hey,
What's up, man?
we are two away from a Brady Bunch
What's up?
intro.
David, look up left and right and up and down really quick. Just do it.
Full house here, huh?
I'm right in the middle, ain't I?
Like, what did I walk into?
Arnie, what's going on?
What's up, Arnie?
Arnie, so
What's
in
going
order
on,
for you
man?
to be part of this conversation,
What's up,
have you
Arnie?
had shit pains?
During a paranormal
During
investigation.
your paranormal investigation.
Okay, Stu, what are we?
Oh man.
Who we
So
got
if you
in
guys
here?
ever go to the haunted museum and you
Got
have
this guy,
shit pain, let me know.
You.
Comment
Keanu
below.
Reeves was here, he just left.
What did I miss?
Oh, you
Keanu
you
Reeves.
sure
Like
about
shit
Boy.
pains.
Shit
We're
pains.
talking about poopy pains during a
Oh,
paranormal
we're just talking about shit
investigation.
pains and haunted museum.
Oh yeah, okay.
So, yeah, okay.
No, somebody asked if we ever been scratched or had any
that was me.
experiences.
I asked
That
that.
was Joy's
Oh.
answer.
And
No,
so
but I had shit pain.
my only experience was a shit pain.
Shit pain.
Yeah.
Wait, are you
No,
saying
everybody's had the normal, physical attack or
Yeah.
me with the choking.
Literally, I had a
And
physical.
here comes Joy with the shit pain.
Can you for saying a shit pain like I'm in pain, or a shit pain like a pain?
Like no, like a shit pain. Like I had to
Like
go.
a pain.
Yeah, I had to go, and I was like,
Pain, capital G.
I'm like, dude, I just paid $50-something.
Was it hurting in the
Like,
stomach
damn.
or was it hurting in your ass? Which
No, it was hurting in the front side of me. not
In the
back.
Hey,
front?
it's one of
Oh,
those, you don't have time to
My
answer
blood
that
flow was not
question. You gotta
pulsating.
run.
what
Okay.
front was it hurting?
Trying to find out.
What front are you talking about?
There was no pulsation in the butthole.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's
Understood.
prairie dogging for 2 hours.
Lord, have
Understood.
mercy.
That makes sense.
We've
Oh,
gone off the rails, guys.
So,
I got more haunted
Damn it, Joy. It's all Joy's fault.
Welcome where we shoot the shit. Literally. Isn't that one of our kids?
Literally shit talking.
Everybody has this gift.
And that's how that ghost died. Like they were shitting and it killed them. And so now they're experiencing that for all of eternity. You know what I mean? That's horrible.
Have you ever had a shit pain? You know the shit pain, right?
Who are you asking now?
Arnie?
What's
I
that?
think Arnie's confused.
Artie's trying to find the bathroom right now.
I never had a shit pain, but I have been scratched and I have been attacked.
Nice. Nice.
Tell
How
us
are you
about
attacked?
your-
boring. We're talking about shit pain.
No, I never got that.
Wait,
You've never had a shit
question.
pain?
Yeah, I've had shit pains, but not from an investigation.
Was any of those two pains caused by Keanu Reeves?
Oh.
No, listen, man. I would have kicked his ass that day. That dude's like 5'6", man. I would have whooped his ass that day.
Oh,
I just got like a $130 parking ticket.
Oh, that's
I
why,
was mad
right?
as hell.
He was pissed.
Ah.
He was
That's
pissed.
funny.
So many people that you'll never meet know that story about you, Arnie. I'm sorry.
Yvette said she always gets shit pains when she goes ghost hunting.
Who said that?
Me?
Yvette?
No,
Oh,
Yvette.
Oh, I was gonna say. I just hunt my house. So at least I'm
Seriously, you
closer.
really get a shit pain?
Maybe some people get like nervous.
Yeah.
Arnie, tell us about your scratch. How did you get scratched?
Oh, I got scratched at in St. Augustine at the St. Francis Inn. It was the second night. I went out. We went downtown, and I was coming back in the hotel. And right before I walked into the door to go upstairs, I felt something on my back. I was like, God damn, what the hell was that shit? And when I went upstairs in my room, I looked, I got a scratch right on my back right here.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
I got scratched on it was on my back too. It's painful.
Yeah, it was weird.
Do you find that it went away the very next day? It was not there? That's the only thing I've noticed from that. Yeah, well, like, was that marking there the next day for you, Arnie?
No, it was I didn't check the next day really, but it was there for a minute. It hurt a little bit.
Oh wow.
And you felt it like a burning sensation.
Yeah, it
right?
was. It came on. It was like a burning, it was a burning at first. And then I was like,
think a
damn,
lot
man,
of
I was walking upstairs the whole time, like, what the hell was that? And I looked upstairs in my mirror, and I was like, what is that? I was asking my girlfriend, like, there's something on my back right there. She said, yeah. It wasn't like 3 scratches. It wasn't like 3 lines or nothing. It was just like a scratch.
I think everybody scratched or something always has that burning feeling behind it, right?
And I noticed it, like, it's not there. People tell me like, yo, it's not there the next day. Like, that's the only other thing that I've noticed a lot.
I was talking to a couple people at the hotel, and it happens a lot over there.
Oh wow.
Has anybody had a chance to investigate the Cecil Hotel?
I wish I can get in there, man. I can't. They're mean. Those security. If you
Supposedly for sale now.
If you stand in front of the building, they'll shoo you away.
Oh, really?
So
I don't know if YouTubers are getting in.
I only ever
Can you imagine wanting it?
I only ever really knew about that hotel from the 𝗟𝗃𝗃, but I recently discovered that was it Richard Ramirez that used to go there after killing people?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I never knew that.
Yeah.
Really? You never seen American Horror Story? American Horror Story?
No, the intro scares me.
What?
I love the intro.
Sensitive to scary noises, and it's like, it just never creeps
I love the intro. Well, if you watch it, skip the intro. They do a whole Ricky Ramirez one, and they, loosely based on that. It's really, really good.
Oh,
the Murder Hotel, I think it's called, right?
That it is. I watched like the Richard Ramirez, like the night one, and I thought that was really well done. I'm not a big fan of like serial killer documentaries, but they did that one tastefully, I will say.
Yeah.
Angie's afraid of that entry too, that intro.
It's so unnecessarily scary.
I love it.
It's
That's
great.
like one of my favorite things from them. When I first came out, I was like, I love this damn
Say all their intros are really cool to watch.
It makes me feel like Saul is gonna pop out from behind the corner and be like, "You have 2 hours to stick out your eyeballs." Like, it's very intimidating. No, I don't like it.
Shit.
Probably have more watchers. And
Netflix, Eric's also on a paranormal hangover. So is James. He's on a hangover too.
Oh man. So what's your guys' favorite scary movie?
Ooh.
I just seen Imaginary the other day. That was pretty good, man.
I haven't seen that.
It's the same people who made Five Nights at Freddy's, James Wan and Megan. That was pretty good, man.
Imaginary.
It's about a bear. Chauncey, and he's really.
Oh yeah. It's in
Mr.
theaters,
Chauncey.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
I want to see that.
Shining. Eric says The Shining. What's my favorite movie?
Shining.
I really like.
Shining's good.
Depending, old or new.
Doesn't matter.
Annie. Might have to be a tie between Room 1408 and The Orphan.
Solid choice.
Tie
nice.
between.
Yeah.
I know the one that always scared me was Phantasm.
Look, everybody went ghost hunting yesterday. Damn.
I know.
Yvette went to hospital college. I'm dying to go there, man. I've been talking about that place for years.
Shit.
What is yours, Dan? You said
Phantasm.
Phantasm. I don't think.
Yeah,
I've seen that either.
that's an old
I've never
one.
seen
Yeah,
them.
that's
It's,
pretty
That
good.
is
an
an
older
old
one, but
Sounds
I,
old, right?
even passing mausoleums still scare me.
That's that
Hey
dude with
Dan,
the
have you
ball.
ever seen Scanners?
Oh
No.
yeah.
That's pretty old too. That's kind of
Yeah,
around the same time.
Is it?
Scanners.
Also,
I'm
the
gonna look up
Japanese.
Phantasm because I don't. Oh my God, it's Phantasm 79. I kind of.
Jane Doe, I always thought was a good one.
Never saw that.
Autopsy of Jane Doe. That was pretty
that's
cool.
Oh,
the
I saw that one.
guy.
That was pretty good.
I remember this old man.
You've probably seen it before, just
Yeah,
didn't know
yeah,
that
yeah.
what it was called.
Yeah, it's
I
got the
totally
little
remember.
orbs that fly around the mausoleums.
Yes,
And
I had to look it up because I
Fabulous.
was like, I don't remember.
I know. I'm gonna write this
YouTube.
I
down.
remember
Other
that
movies to watch.
freaking guy.
Which one were yours, Amanda? Which one did you say?
I don't know. I have 3 now because I forgot about the Japanese version of Shudder. That's such a fucking good one. The American
Is
one
it?
is trash, but the Japanese it's good.
I heard it was really good.
Mm.
So that's in
Phantasm.
there.
What is it called? Cheddar.
The Japanese version of Shudder. There's an American version which I also saw, but it's not near as good. The Japanese one.
Is it called Shiver?
No, it's called Shudder.
Shiver?
Photography based.
Ah,
David.
I see. Okay.
Scott says, "What's your first paranormal experience?"
My first paranormal experience was I was a year and a half. I was in my pen or bed or whatever they keep kids in.
A pen?
And-
You a dog? In my kennel?
I was screaming my head off, holding the other end, like where where my pillow was at, standing, looking back, screaming at something that was not there. And I would do this apparently more than just a few nights. I was seeing something that my parents weren't seeing, and it was terrifying the shit out of me. That was my earliest experience. Yeah. I don't remember it, thank God.
I think the lights in my grandpa's spare bedroom, that's when it started, I think, was like the lights. He had like a dimmer switch, and it would just, the light would go super bright, super dark all night long. But it only did that when we were in there. Like any other time of day, you could leave the light on, it never did anything. But that was probably the first when I was like, this isn't normal. There's something behind this. I was probably like 7, maybe.
I don't remember when mine was.
Mine was my grandfather. I can remember I was 11 or 12. I was sitting in the kitchen, and my parents have his ashes, and stuff, of course, started going on around the house. Doors opening and closing, TVs would turn on and off, and but the main thing I remember, I was sitting in the kitchen. It was late at night. I was getting a glass of milk, just sitting there at the sink, and I remember out of the corner of my eye seeing something gray move. I thought it was my dad. Well, you could hear the footsteps and everything, but nothing was said. And I just thought he was walking past me going to the refrigerator. And so I just stood there just drinking. And then I realized he never said anything. I never heard the fridge open. Nothing. So I turned and looked towards the fridge. There's nobody there. And I looked around the kitchen. Nobody there. It was in the dark, basically, other than a little nightlight. And so I hurried my little ass back to the bedroom and shut the door. It freaked me out. But after that, I got interest in it. And, of course, TV shows and everything else came on back then.
Eric, well, you mentioned here in the comment, that's what happened to Armando at Guildford. All right. Yeah.
Wow.
And Arnie, what was your first experience?
I'd have to say, there's a place in Atco, New Jersey. It's in Weird New Jersey magazine. There's a kid that they do drag races down on Jackson Road, and there's a kid that ran after his ball during a drag race and got caught under the car and got drugged down the street. So he died, and you can look it up. It's all over YouTube and stuff. But if you go down the street and turn around where they start the drag races and look down the street, you can see under the light, you can see this green glob or something coming down. I think we took some acid that night too, so I don't. I don't know if that really counts. But I was seeing all kinds of this thing when it was like 5 feet
The typical Arnie story, man.
I don't know if it was paranormal or just acid.
No, we were definitely seeing something, man. And then these pines,
Oh yeah.
I would think.
Purple
These,
dragon.
I seen a lot of stuff when I was on acid too.
Crazy.
It was so great.
George was Kitty Monster.
no, it was pretty surreal. It was crazy, dude. It was the thing was like went from 5 feet tall to like 50 feet tall, like, whoosh, like and then these
You know what
these
that
like
reminds me? That reminds me of
ponies
the,
were in the woods.
what is it, the Ghostbusters, the green monster? What's
yeah,
his name?
slime.
Oh shit. He said we were on acid.
Yeah.
Xantex, do you have anything when you were small? Your first experience of anything?
I remember being at my grandparents' house because they used to. It used to be like a bedroom upstairs. It was kind of almost basically the attic, but it had like 2 separate rooms. It was big enough that they actually had put the sheetrock and stuff, so it was all closed in. So we used to sleep up there when we were small. And I remember the one night there was knocking at the window, but we were up on the 2nd floor. And I still remember that. And I remember both my grandparents were still sound asleep, so I know it wasn't them, but I could hear it coming from the window.
Oh wow.
Man.
I don't remember mine. You remember yours, Jen
It was
Armando?
kind of a scary house.
I remember mine. It was my ultimate dream is to own a haunted location. House, building, it doesn't matter.
They don't have anybody there? I mean, not even like an old ass location that you can any historical
California is a
the hell are you doing, man?
Started hurting for a second there.
My battery's dying. I need to get my charger.
oh man.
Joy, are you allowed to do anything at the Winchester house out there?
I haven't been up there. I've never been, and I'm from California. It's like 6
So you
hours.
don't review video and you haven't been to haunted locations in California?
I'm from South California.
I would love to go
The
there.
state is
I would
like
love
this
to go to
big.
that place.
Yeah. I need to get out more.
Hiding from the shit pains?
Yeah.
James, I just saw someone walk behind you. James, are you alone?
No, that's probably my wife.
Like, oh,
My wife.
you okay, man?
Crying.
You're right.
Yeah, there's a lot of places in Oregon, isn't there? A lot of haunted places in Oregon.
I don't know. I really haven't looked. I'm not sure because we're a little bit more on the industrial side.
Oh,
Yeah,
said,
that
imagine
what
tripping
Eric just wrote, that would be bad.
that would be really bad.
You would never get out of that house, bro. You probably fall down the trap doors that go to nowhere.
There's a door that opens. You just go right out, and you're.
I know that'd be you.
Yeah.
Done. You're gonna be a ghost at that place.
One of the 13 ghosts.
Yeah, I've never been. Has anybody been to the Winchester house? No, right? I know you guys never been to California, right, Jen Armando?
I would love to go to that place.
Me too.
Oh yeah.
It's on my list for sure. That and Alcatraz.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yes, I don't think Alcatraz allows investigations, did it?
I thought they opened up.
It's just
I think it's like a
tours.
tour. I think it's more like a tour. Yeah, unless you have a bunch of money.
I just had a pretty extreme personal experience a couple weeks ago.
Oh shit! Let's hear it.
So we were doing a private investigation at the house, and there's a little spirit there named Dennis, and there's another spirit here, a correctional officer that shot himself in the basement.
Oh wow!
And when the mother does the laundry in the living room, it'll come up and like mess with the clothes on her and stuff. So I was sitting where she does her laundry, and I just got this. I was just standing up, right, and this thing came up to my stomach. Man, I swear to God. And everybody was sitting at the table. You know, they were like listening to whatever was going upstairs, and this thing was like just shook my belly, like it was just like it rubbed my belly. I was like,
like
oh
a Buddha.
God. And I was just like, wow, man. Like I didn't know if I wanted to say something or like sound crazy, but everybody was like looking at me in the living room because I was like, you know. So I just told them like, yeah. She's like, yeah, that's where I do my laundry, and Dennis will come up and mess with the clothes. But yeah, it was like tickling my stomach.
Did it feel like? Are you talking about on your skin? Are you talking about like it actually moved your stomach inside?
It actually, dude, it was like grabbed in my stomach. It was like, rah.
Damn. Did you have shit pains after that?
No shit pains. But
That's how you get them. That's how we get them.
That was a really,
those shit pains are real.
I mean, dude.
No shit
That's
pains,
crazy,
but
bro.
that was a really,
Crazy.
it was a really good personal experience.
That's crazy.
Wow.
So maybe he thought you were a Buddha, and he thought, you know, like just
like a little troll. You know the little trolls back in the day? It's kind of like
I kind of feel like Pee Wee Herman when we say the secret word, we all just start like screaming and laughing. The secret word today is fucking shit pain.
Shit pain.
Massive shit pain.
Arnie, that place that you went to, you showed a little video clip, and I ended up picking up on David. I don't know if you remember on that chat. I ended up picking something up, like a dude, and I was like, "There's something there that's like earthbound, like like a person that's dead there, right? That he's stuck there." And then later on our privately, he told me he's like, this guy committed suicide in the basement. And I was like, "Oh,
Ooh.
that's what I saw."
Yeah.
That was wild.
that's crazy.
Yeah, I got a couple good EVPs from that guy.
Yeah, is he mad?
From the guy, the correction officer.
Was he pissed? Like, was he upset?
He was talking about his daughter. We were asking about his daughter and stuff, and he was just like, we only picking up stuff with him in the basement, but he was just like, it was so drawn out. It was like he was trying to get it out, but it was like, shh, like he was, you know, like whispering,
Shit.
you know, and it was pretty cool.
I don't know who said that. Which one of you said that?
Well, it's totally not the guy in the middle.
No. I feel like Alice, man. Like,
I'm telling you.
it's
Wait,
a story.
like the Brady Bunch.
Hey, listen, guys, Amanda and I need to drop. So thank you for the invitation. We need to take off.
Yes, sir.
Work time.
All right.
All right,
Later.
David.
Thank you.
Bye.
We appreciate you.
Watch those shit pains, you guys. And if
Yeah, be careful, man.
Grab your belly
One
for
more
shit
for the
pains.
camera.
Maylock.
Do like Alice.
Oh, wait. Really quick. Before you guys drop out, everybody smile for the camera. I'll just take a real quick picture. 1,
1, 2, 3, say shit pains.
Shit pain.
Shit pains.
There you go. All right, I got it.
Awesome.
Wait, you gotta do
Thank
the
you
Brady
guys.
Bunch.
Thank you.
Can
What's
we
that?
get
Do the Brady Bunch really quick, just for the camera, so I
Okay.
can go back and laugh. I have to make a clip on this.
The story.
How do we
A
do it?
man named Brady.
No, wait, I should be doing a video. Okay, you do it now.
Do it again.
Ready,
Do it
go.
again.
Do it again. Do it again.
Everybody look at him. Everybody look at him when he does it, okay? Wait, do it again. Wait.
Oh, we have to look at him.
Okay, ready?
Oh my God.
Love you guys.
Later. Bye. See y'all.
Bye. Thank you.
Damn.
I would love if you guys get one of those placards that says like 0 days since the last shipping.
And then of the
For
evening.
real?
Brady Bunch and
Oh
shit
my
face.
God. That's hilarious.
All right, I love you guys.
Jo-
I gotta go.
Bye.
Have a good
man.
night.
Bye.
Take
I
care.
feel like the shit pain's gonna go all week through Instagram.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's
You guys are so much fun. My God, that shit was funny. And David,
Well, Joy, now I figured out. Some people carry holy water with them. You can just carry Pepto. You just throw it.
Not even lying.
Wet wipes just in case.
Always carry wet wipes on the investigation. That's my rule.
Seriously.
You know how many places we go to? There's like no functioning toilet, no TP.
Oh man, that was the Goldfield Hotel.
Wow.
No water, no nothing. Toilet?
No way.
Nope. There's a porta potty across the street. So,
BS. How does the staff go there and go? They ain't going to the damn porta potty.
I know. There's a visitor center a little bit like a block away you can go to, but you just got to make sure you're empty. You shit before you go.
Dude, I don't like to go into the bathroom at haunted locations because I always feel like I'm being watched in the bathroom.
Yeah. In a porta potty, I feel like somebody's gonna go in there and start shaking the shit.
We're traumatized from what's that show?
Yeah, no, I can't.
Jackass.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do potty potty.
There you go.
And then I gotta watch. You gotta have somewhere to wash your hands.
Right.
Well,
yeah.
Dude, and I carry the Clorox wipes. I'm all of that because.
There's something called the haunted hayride that they do out here, like in the Halloween time. Like the haunted, like horror nights and stuff.
Yeah.
So they put you in this at Griffith Park. You're in the, you go to these porta potties, and they give you fucking hand sanitizer, and I'm like, you can't give us the portable little sinks that you like pump the water out of. You know what I mean? Oh, it was bad. I was like, I'm not coming this shit again. I'm with you, Jen. I'm like germophobic.
Well, I just do it because I hate sticky shit. Yeah.
Okay.
I can feel like my hands, like
raise your hand if you wash your hands.
I can't stand it. And nobody wants to not clean
yeah.
anything.
Yeah. Disgusting.
Damn.
Arnie, how is that going with your studying? Your thing that you were talking about?
Oh man. So yesterday I sat through this, they call it SRT training. So it's like special response team.
Mm-hmm.
So the guy's like, hey man, why don't you come over and I want you to, jump in with us, And it was a lot to take in. This group is gnarly, man. It's a lot to learn. It's gonna take me a while to pick it up, but they use this, they're used to like banishing darker entities out of houses.
Oh, wow.
And they use a lot of shit, man. They got this, like the 𝗟𝗂𝗧𝗂𝗧𝗂𝗧, the beak birthday, they call it Bertha, and it has all these incense, all these herbs. It's like a lot, man. Holy water, they know how to make holy water out of water. And, he was like he gave us all these scenarios, like what we would do in this kind of location, or what would we do? And, what would we use? What could we use to do this, get rid of that, or enhance this, enhance that? It was a lot to take in, but so I'm kind of.
I was telling Arnie that I thought that was really good that guy does that. He's the team leader, right?
Yeah, he's it's called 𝗟𝗃𝗃, Researchers of Paranormal, and he's had it for at least 20 some years, and before COVID, they were doing like 55 to 60 cases a year.
Damn.
Yeah, man. That's
wild.
So after COVID, it kind of crashed down a little bit, but it's starting to come back up now.
Do they do like poltergeist, like a exorcist type stuff too?
Yeah, this dude does everything.
Is serious.
We have these books. If we have to even try to calm the house down, he starts reading this stuff. And like he was showing me a lot of his cases on his drive.
Wow.
This dude's pretty gnarly, man.
He's real shit. Then
I was kind of hesitant about it a little bit, but they do everything a lot different. It's all organized like very well, and every little thing's got to be documented. The color of the moon, the quarter of the moon, what time it is, the temperature outside, everything. And and whatever I hear or whatever evidence I get, I got to put to a drive at what time it happened, and
damn,
yeah.
Do you like it though? I mean,
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like it.
intense.
I like going to people's houses. I like trying to help. Like them kids. I got to talk to the little kids and ask them what was going on in
Yeah,
their
I
rooms
like
and
that.
stuff. And I like that a lot. And there's another case coming up where this lady, her husband was a tree cutter, cuts trees down, and they think that something followed her from the woods, cutting the trees down into her house. I seen these videos, right? This thing was hopping around this lady's room, dude. It was like 3 feet tall. And it was like kicking the bed while she was sleeping. And then it would go up under the covers where she was sleeping, like up the side of the bed in the covers. And she would start screaming and like kicking around. And then you see it, you hear the footsteps running out of the freaking room, man. And they went there and they got rid of it. And some of the investigators were outside and they seen something darting across the street. So now she sets up a camera in her room and this weird shit's starting to happen again. They think it's back. So I'm gonna be on that case. I guess it's coming up soon. So I'm hoping to be very
Can you
involved.
film? Are you allowed to film while you do it? Are you allowed to film?
Yeah, they're really private with their stuff too. Like I can't just like throw it all over social media. But
yeah, no, that's understandable. Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
But just to be involved in something like
that, he's
just to be
doing
involved
like
in something like
classes
that, man.
Yeah. It means that he's serious and he's not doing it for clout. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just for him, just for
helping people,
just within the circle.
I mean, it's okay to post it too if you're not doing it for clout because you want to share your experience and your, evidence. But unfortunately, there's a lot of people that do it for. Views, so.
Do they think something like that followed her or followed like a forest spirit or something of that nature? I mean,
that's
and the only reason I say that's because there's one case we did. It was kind of weird, but it was after the Dead Files did the house, and Brandon, who's on it's friends of his down in Madison, we did it a week later and just compared what they said they experienced to what we actually experienced. And that was a thing she brought up. One of the things trying to get in the house was a forest spirit, and it was attacking the husband. Whether that was really that or not, the only thing I can give with that is there was a photo he showed me. It looked like a man standing by a tree with a wolf headdress on. That was the wildest shit I ever seen. And so she was doing something Indian because there was Indian massacres and all around. That's what I was curious. You talking about him out there cutting trees and all, and they come running in the house and whatnot.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I know we're coming up in an hour and 30 minutes. I know Jen has to work super butt crack in the morning.
Yeah.
It always has to do with the shit, doesn't it? So.
Always going back to the butt. Hey, Dan Texas.
I was gonna say, where did I come back to?
It started. You know what? I blame it on Dan Texas' cat. We saw his cat butt early, right at the beginning. It went downhill from there. It was like the almond show. It was the almond.
The cat wanted to moon us.
Yeah, Salem has a bad habit of that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Sorry, I had to go walk the dog.
Oh no, it's fine.
I know. You do it every Sunday. I have your schedule set. I know your dog's schedule.
Every day at 5:30.
Oh, I love that though. Oh.
I wish it was 5:30. I don't have time to do stuff all over.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's finally nice outside.
Yeah.
Now you're in Oregon, so it's still daylight for me too. So I'm like it.
It's finally 70 degrees where I'm at.
What is it?
How many?
70?
Yeah, it's been cold as shit for a long time.
Yeah, that's what it is here. 70.
It's hot.
Yeah.
I wish it was cool. I wish it was cooler where we're at, but unfortunately. How about James? For you, is it hot or cold right now? Or it's nice?
Hot. Yeah,
it's hot.
It's 70, 80 degrees. Mm-hmm.
Where are you at, James? What state?
Georgia, South Georgia.
Okay, Georgia.
Oh, I mean, hell, almost Florida. I'm right at the Georgia-Florida line. So.
Oh wow.
You been investigating down in Savannah?
No, surprisingly, no. I've gone there for work and stuff and visited like bars and stuff, but no, I have not investigated there yet. My friend Courtney is trying to get us in some places, but unfortunately, I haven't. St. Augustine, same way. I've done a lot of ghost tours and stuff around St. Augustine. I love the lighthouse, love the town, but I haven't done anything, as far as nighttime paranormal investigations. No.
It's because you're scared. That's what Brandon said.
He's scared.
Makes sense.
On the shit pains.
The poop pains are real.
Poopy pants paranormal.
What was that or thing?
The power of Pepto compels you. On that note,
who would have known my shit story?
Theme of the night.
Joy, did you use your bell yet?
Huh?
Did you use your bell yet?
I did. I used it at the Glen Tavern, and I guess the spirits don't like they didn't want a ding ding
at all.
Yeah, no dinging going off in my room.
Have you tried it with your dolls yet? Just to see.
So when I first got it, I put it towards the dolls, and they weren't interested in it. But Ashley did tell me she went to one of her regular spots. She said she went last night, and I guess the owner has the bell, and she said that she wants to get one now because she had a lot of activity with it. So I'm excited. I got to put it to use.
Maybe they're not just. They don't know it.
I would have thought because the Glen Tavern was built in 1911. I would think bells back then were a thing, right? So they would know what to do.
Hello, Hands of Truth.
Hello. But no.
How's the bell work? Is it? I mean, almost like a REM pod? They got to touch it, or is it motion activated?
Just like a bell, just ding. you just.
Did your son?
Well, they can touch it or get. Or I mean, it's like a. It's kind of like.
Is it an EMF? I don't know.
Yeah, it has. It's an EMF.
Is it an EMF?
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that, and I bought it. Well, my son bought it for me. But...
Yeah, my kids
better
be
read
taking that shit all night for dinner and lunch.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely want to use it with my dolls because my dolls are very active sometimes. So I'm excited. But yeah, I mean. I don't know. Have you guys seen the bell? Have you seen the bell, James?
So
I've just seen it for sale. I haven't bought it or anything, or I haven't watched it videos of it or anything.
Yeah.
See how it's been used.
Exploring with Phil, that guy.
I've seen. That. Yeah, I wanted because of his videos, and I was like, damn, man.
Exploring with Phil.
Yeah, I bought it only because what's the guy? Because Paranormal Files. He did an investigation with it, and he got a lot of activity. I was like, oh man, I want that. So
thank you, you too.
Yeah.
I'll check that out.
Phil, he's taking it out to in the last place he did it. I'm pretty sure there's no there's no what do you call that? Power lines and stuff like that. It's just nothing. And he's getting activity on it.
You can control the sensitivity on it, so low to high. Yeah. And we had that shit all the way to high, but nothing. The spirits were not interested in. Yeah, the spirits were not interested in digging my bell.
You ain't ringing my bell, girl. Twin paranormal. I like it. I kind of like the aesthetic. I've seen a couple videos where I'm like, interested.
Yeah.
I did. Well, you remember how you said you were like, damn, it just looks like a box, like a cheap ass box with the bells on top of it. That's the only thing I'm like.
Well, that's what I thought because I saw the price of it. And I'm like, damn, I could buy the bell for $6.99 on Amazon.
Yeah, I was thinking myself, I was like, I can just make this shit myself, right?
Now that Jen said there's an EMF to it, then okay, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know.
Have you tried just a regular bell?
Huh?
Have you tried just a regular bell?
No, but I
No, but
should.
just a
for that
regular
point.
You should.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should.
Just buy the bell and then an EMF, a K2 meter, and there you go.
If I remember to set it up, I do carry a regular ringing bell. Sometimes, and I have it on a piece of coat hanger. And if I remember to hang it up, I will at times. There's one time that we've had interaction with it, and it wasn't even the spirit doing it. We were doing a haunted tour several years ago at an old hospital, and a little boy hit it as they were leaving, him and his family, and we had the spirit box running, and he hit the bell, and then across the spirit said "F you," and the little boy went, language.
All the time.
So that's the response we've ever got with a bell.
Oh, that's funny. Oh.
Ryan says, "Have you ever gotten any spirit that cussed you out on an
Oh,
EVP?"
hell yeah.
All the time.
Not on
At
an
least-
EVP, but
at
I
least
never
one
I got
got
called
it.
a dickhead.
At least
everything,
once.
At least
man.
one time on investigation.
Yeah.
Get out of here. F you.
We got to F off last night, actually.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I think that's norm.
Some variation of it, you'll get at least once.
Damn.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So do you think they learn it just from listening to listening
I
to
think
us
they were
speak?
nasty.
Yeah.
They were. Remember, if you were a hole in life, you'll
Possibility.
Mhm.
there's a
I
strong
agree.
possibility. Yeah, like Jenny was saying, you'll
Yep.
probably be an a-hole in the afterlife
Just a
too.
jerk. Yeah. I think it's that.
You're a jerk.
That's what I think.
All right. So we're kind of up on 140. Anybody have any questions for us in the chat? I can't get over David.
I want to get a regular bell now, man. I think I'm
I
gonna
can't
order a
get over
regular bell.
David
We're gonna try that out.
when he was like, I feel like Ellis. She was like, can't wait to go back to Boston.
David's so silly.
Sorry,
Before we
I
leave, I want to say
just
happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody. I'm half Irish
happy
myself,
St. Day.
so
Happy St.
my
Patty's.
Happy St.
favorite
Patrick's
little
Day.
Irishmans. And I hope everybody has a good week.
I see a little leprechauns running around.
I got my guy here. This is my daughter's. She brought her home from school, and I had to re-glue it together because it was falling apart. Because they use thick glue. It's not gonna work for this, But I'm like, I like it now. It's mine.
Yeah, that's cute. That is cute. Yeah, that is cute. All righty. Okay. So we missed anything? Nope. I think I taunted yesterday.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, what's your method on taunting? I wouldn't do it.
No,
I usually get crazy as well. So I think from what I see, when people who do that, they end up getting scratches. They get attachments. They get the attachment could leave by itself, or maybe you might need someone to take it off for you.
I always look at being respectful. Yeah.
Treat you.
Yep.
Yeah, it never works out good for me.
Yeah.
Seems
like it more being respectful. I mean, show them respect. Usually, they show you respect most times. Like I said, there's some that are just assholes.
You do the little heart emoji. Did I do it right? How do you do it? Why do I look like spider fucking fingers? That looks creepy. Anyway, you get what I'm saying, Anna. Has it been attacked by things thrown at me? Yeah. See, thankfully, I haven't had that happen to me.
Yeah, we're respectful, so that's why we've never had that happen to us. And we're back.
Oh, shit.
Hold on. I told you I had a pillow.
Oh,
there you go. That's for you. I know it.
Anyway, want to say thank you guys for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys.
Thank
Yeah,
you. We'll start with James because you haven't been on the show before.
Period.
James, where can the good folks find you?
Basically, Cross the Line Paranormal on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. My personal is Ghost Hunter 5609 across all of them as well. But kind of leaning away from Facebook because just nothing really wants anything you post doesn't really go anywhere. I've been more lately with TikTok more than anything, as far as what we catch. Right. So yeah, those 3 social medias.
Awesome. Yeah, everybody, please show love to James. We've had the honor of
Appreciate
investigating with him, and he came to our neck of the woods. Very respectful. He was awesome. Him and his team. So show some love to James.
Thank y'all.
Nice to meet you, James.
You too.
Our other newbie, Dantex. Everybody, where can they find you at, Dan?
Thank you, Yvette.
I guess mostly on my Instagram at Dantex1973. And I do have a TikTok under the same, but I use that more just kind of for fun. But I'll do a little bit of sharing on there too when I come across stuff. But most of it is on Instagram.
Okay. And then our returning guests, we had David and Amanda from the One Nothing Podcast. Please,
One Nothing
Podcast. Please go and show some love to them, as well as our other returning guest, Arnie.
That's what I can find you.
Yeah, man. I bounced in and out of Instagram. Argentina, man. That's it. I kind of just stay on Instagram.
So keep it simple, huh?
Yeah. Well, Facebook is just,
𝗟𝗲𝗃𝗍𝗄 on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add him to the description box because I had everybody's socials who did join in tonight. So I'm gonna add you also to the box so everybody can find everybody.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Please show some love to Arnie. We haven't had the pleasure of investigating with him yet, but it doesn't mean that it won't happen soon.
Right.
And hopefully we catch you at Gettysburg, man. That would be awesome if you can.
Yeah, I will. If you guys go, I'll make it there, man.
We're
going for sure. We already have
linked up with the wrong group down there.
We're committed money wise, so we're good. I'm gonna have to get over my fear of flying, but hey, I'm going.
Don't look at the news now. You're not gonna like it.
Yeah, no. Joy.
Joy,
where can they find you?
For us, you can find us on YouTube at Joy and Joey. I didn't change my name. I change my name all the time, but I kept it. It's been 2 weeks.
Yes.
And then also
Paranormal.
JJ.Paranormal. Or you can find me in the bathroom.
She's doing EVPs.
The labels are pink like Pepto too. Oh Lord.
And then,
as far as for us,
EVBPP.
YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok 305 Paranormal. So that's it.
That's where you can find us. And before we do cut off, I didn't mention it last week. We were all enjoying David and Amanda so much. I couldn't find it to do it, but I can't let it slip by. This week, I need to send a special shout out and a rest in peace to Mr. Akira Toriyama. He is the creator of games just like called Dragon Quest, Chrono Trigger, and everybody knows him as the creator of Dragon Ball. I've learned a lot of life lessons through watching Dragon Ball, and everybody thinks it's all about fighting, but there's a lot of stories that go into it. And one of the major life lessons that I took from it is never to be sad about something ending. Be appreciative of the experience you had partaking in that. So thank you, Mr. Toriyama, and rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Nice.
Yeah.
Respect.
Prayers to his family and friends. Yeah, for sure.
And with that,
yeah. So thank you guys for joining.
All
You
right,
guys,
guys.
Amanda, David, Arnie,
Nice
James,
meeting you,
Dantex,
man.
you guys have been great.
Yeah. Had a blast. Thank
Glad
you.
that I got to talk to
Definitely
you guys.
fun.
Even though on video, I got to meet you. So thank you.
All right, man. I'll catch you.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night,
Bye,
guys.
y'all.
Bye.
Bye.